Right, boys, here we are. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to season 3 of Welcome to Hell. It's been a busy summer, and it's gone all right considering, even though we got Champions League group stage money, the board have given us nothing, absolutely nothing. We had nothing to sell really either, so that made it difficult, but we managed to do a lot of deals. The board were nice, and because I'd found a youngster in Argentina, they offered to buy him. Not even board adjustment. It was approach the board and they said, yeah, we'll do that for you. Still no money, but we've done pretty well. We've started the season. We've already, as you can see, oh, by the way, do you like the new skin? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. We've already beaten Galatasaray twice. We've beat him in the league and we've beat him in the Super Cup as well. So we've already got one over them. We have slipped up once. We've just drawn at home to Kasimpasa. We may look at changing tactics when we're playing at home in the league against these lower league teams, especially maybe up at half-time. If it's still 0-0, then we'll look at going a little bit more attacking, maybe taking the centre-half off a little bit quicker. But yeah, let's dive in to the transfers. Our first, by the way, our game today, as you can see, is Red Bull Salzburg. We've been given a pretty generous Champions League group. Group A. Now, we were 4th seeds. We've got Real Madrid, CSKA Moscow, and Red Bull Salzburg. We have dropped 2 positions in the coefficient, which hasn't helped. We are now quite far down. I think we're down in what would it be, down in 10th? I think Belgium went above us as well, so that's not. Galatasaray are not doing well in Europe at all. That's while we've built ourselves up and got through to the second round of the knockouts, they've done shite basically in the Champions League. So we need to qualify. We've done pretty well because pretty well. As you can see, our coefficient was very low, and I'm pretty sure we were 4th seed. So to get CSKA Moscow as a 2nd seed and then Salzburg as a 3rd seed, I think we were very lucky, because I imagine some of the other groups. Look at that one. PSG, Juventus, Ajax, Shakhtar, Man City, Dortmund, Milan, Barca, Arsenal, Inter, Monaco, Liverpool, Lyon, Leipzig. That one's not too bad. Well, Roma, Porto, Bayer Leverkusen. Look at this one. Atletico Madrid, Bayern Munich, Napoli. So for us to get CSKA, Salzburg and Real Madrid, we've done very well. So, but we want to get 2nd. We want to qualify out of the group because the board will be absolutely delighted with that, because the board don't actually want much from us. Only a B-, by the way, which is a little bit frustrating. Be competitive, which basically means just try and get a few points. So I think we've got a really good chance of getting through. Right, you want to see the transfers, don't you? So we'll do the outs first. We'll do that. I'll keep you in suspense. We'll do the outs first. So the release list, no one that you weren't really expecting. Gökhan Gongola's retired. Ashley Young has gone, and he's gone out to Greece for a bit more for an extra year. Nobody. Emre retired, not even a coach now, and Gongol is a coach, but he's shocking. And Nabil Diar, who we did have and barely played for us over them first 2 years, but we were paying he was on 41 grand a week, so that was nice. Right, let's get to the outs, and it's just one noticeable out. We've let a few go out on loan, but we've let Ferdy go. We have strengthened in there again. We've got Baez now as part of the squad. I do want to make sure that Baez is not left behind, and he just wasn't playing. He had a year left on his deal as well. We didn't get much for him, 2.3. He's gone to Getafe, but he's nothing that I think if we're looking at improving and moving on, he could do a fair few positions. He even did a couple of positions at right wing back for us, but in the grand scheme of things, he was never going to take us to that next level, and that's what we need to be looking at. Okay, that's it for the outs, really. There was a couple of B team players that we let go and got a little bit of money for, but nothing noticeable. Are you ready for the ins? We're going to start with the permanent deals, all right? So, here we are. The only guy we did business for. Tiago Gerelnik from River Plate. Just short of him. This is what the board did for us. So he's 4-star potential. He says he wants to be a shadow striker. So if we move tactics, we can put him in there. He can also do a central midfield role. But what I've been playing him as an advanced forward. His decent work rate, he's 6'1". His heading's shocking, but he has scored a header. Finishing 14, dribbling, first touch, technique, work rate, off the ball, decisions, all very, very good for an 18-year-old. So we've taken a punt, £1 million. I just thought if he can turn into a bit of a superstar at striker, I don't want him to once again stop Baez's sort of like path to the first team. He's going to be our star. So I thought we'll get him in. He's on 3,100. I think he's got sell-on potential as well. We should be able to get that back if things don't quite work out. But he's already come on. Sub, he's already scored a goal. He'll play in cup games and maybe a few league games and stuff as well as we rotate. But we've wanted to really push the start of the season. So there he is, Tiago Guerra, the big one. Jerome Boateng. Now we've paid a lot of money for this guy. We wanted to upgrade the 3 centre-halves, and that's what we have done. The good thing that we've been able to do is a lot of these contracts and signings that we made on fees, some of them wanted very, very low signing on fees, which was good because we had no money in the bank. Boateng wanted a little bit, which we subsidised with Ferdy's deal, but he didn't want a great deal. It was his starting wage. Now we are paying him 82 grand for 2 years, which is a lot of money, I know, especially when he's now 33, just turned 33. But his pace is still 11. I'm hoping maybe even if we just get a year out of him, sell him, let him go on the cheap. If we have to pay half of his wages for that second season or what, I don't know. He can just 2 years, it can do a job for us even if it's just a backup next year. But for at the time, his mentals are very, very good. Physicals are still okay for a 33-year-old. Strength 13, pace is still 11, so he's not like a pace 5. He is on the cover position as well. So he's not going to get caught out in those sort of like wide areas. He's playing as the middle one. Marking 16, passing, tackling. Yeah, and we needed a big name. They wanted a big name, and we've delivered, I think, with Jerome Boateng. And another big name, Jack Wilshere. Free transfer, £25,000 a week, 2-year deal. Deep line playmaker. Remember, we've lost Emre, Conor Gallagher, and Elena. So we needed another deep line playmaker to play in there with Baez. And we've got Jack Wilshere on a free, 29 years old. He's got a little bit left. He's made a decent start for us as well. 2-year deal. If it doesn't work out, we're not paying anything. We'll be able to get money back for him. I think he's still worth enough. There's enough profit in him there, I think, if things don't work out. But for 25 grand a week, I think it's a super deal. Burak Yilmaz, we've signed a few strikers. So now we're playing the youngster there as well. And I just couldn't say no to him. Poacher, he is 36. He's played with us a little bit well back in his career. But he scored 15 goals last year for Besiktas. 17 finishing. Just as another striker. To be honest, we're paying 10 grand a week. Impact sub. I think if we include Geralnik, we've got 7 strikers, which is going to make it difficult. But he's not going to be that asked about not playing. Colin Kazan-Richards is not going to be that asked about playing as well. So it doesn't make it too difficult. It's just more bodies in the bank, and he's not going to whinge about playing time. He's only got a year deal. He'll probably retire at the end of the season. But for what it's worth, I did think we would maybe sell Unal as well to start with. So that was always in my head, just him as a backup, just in case we lost one or two. And then we got Lulic in, awesome mentals. Physical's not great, but he is 35. He can do a variety of positions for us. Look, ball winner, box to box, deep line playmaker, anywhere across the left hand side as well. 7.25 a week, 1-year deal, extremely experienced as well. So yeah, free transfer. He's not going to set the world alight, is he? But it's a body that we're not paying for too much. And then Veronneau, he is my what is he? He's my third choice on the right hand side. So remember, we've lost Gongul, we've lost Ashley Young, we've lost Diar, and we've lost Gary Rodriguez. I didn't want to just risk having 2 wing backs on either side, because if you lose one of them and then you're having to play Saturday, Wednesday in the Champions League and the Cups, it was going to leave us well short. We have got Sangare, we've also brought Aloni in, but Veronneau, very good, can do the right wing back for us, no problem. He'll just be a sub and play cup games and things like that. So very happy with him. Once again, 1-year deal, 3,200 a week. I think it's an absolute bargain for him. Jetro Williams, left-hand side, probably going to be, him and Asinali are just like that, 50-50, taking it in turns. Awesome crossing. We knew about this deal, but I think he's going to turn into a cracking player, valued at 10.25 million. We don't have many players valued that much. That's it for the That's it for the freebies. We'll have a look at some loanies. I think I've got 4 in. First one, Jorge Cuenca, on loan from Barcelona. We couldn't get Foyth back, so we've gone for this guy. All blues, no yellows. So yellows on, greens, top 16 to 20 attributes. He hasn't got any of them, but he's got 15 heading, 15 tackling, 13 passing, 14 marking, 6'2", very good pace, 15 pace, very, very, very good defender. And he's played 5 games and got an average rating of 7.28. He has made a very good start for us. And 15.5k a week. I think that is a bloody bargain. Oh, and he's left-footed as well. He's playing on the left of the 3, so we've got a little bit better balance in there now with him playing on the left. Next one, Valverde, midfielder. We are playing him as a box-to-box, which he doesn't... I think he can do it just as well. Very, very good across the board. He's already got 3 goals, 3 assists in 5 games for us, so he's made a fantastic start. Got him on loan, paying all of his wages. Look, it's a deal that is just... Ideally, I didn't want to sign for loanee players. I like to sort of like get permanent deals done, but because of the financial situation that we had, it had to be done. And having Valverde, someone I play like Valverde, and who can do both roles easily, and especially in the Turkish league, is going to prove to be a fantastic signing. Next one, Dalot, has turned out a Man United save after 5 seasons, being one of the best wing backs in the world. He's only done pre-season, but he scored 2 goals, 2 assists, an average rating of 8.15. He then got injured. But I know what he can be, and he does get transfer listed a lot, so I thought, right, we'll get him on loan, 35k a week. Competition for Sangare. He's probably better than Sangare on that right wing, at the right wing back position. And then, you never know, transfer list, money comes available, get him in, and yeah, if he ends up being like my Man United save, end of season 5, Dalot is probably the best right back in the world. He can also, at a push, do left-hand side, but we've got cover right and left now, so he won't need to, but it's decent to have that extra availability. And the last one, Ethan Ampadu. He was on loan at Galatasaray last year and had a 32 appearance, 6.99. We've got him in. He's like our 4th choice because I am sticking with Sadar, who was our right centre-half. So we've gone for Ethan, low wages, 19 grand a week. Excellent player, just as good backup. I was not keen on really having players like Jorgensen and Saderikar and Terp, who were our sort of like backups last year. So if we look at the squad, we've now got Jorgensen, Boateng. We're still playing Serdar Aziz as part of the back 3 because he's the best out of the 3. Just signed a new deal as well. He's coming to the sort of like the peak of his careers, but he's a very good player. So having him, Boateng and Cuenca in backups, we've got backups in defence as well. We've got Jorgensen, Sifka, Albulkut, Ampadu as well. So we've got plenty of options in there. Right wing back, we've got Sangare, Dalot, Veronneau. Left wing back, we've got Hassan Ali, we've got Jetro Williams, and we've got Lulic in midfield. We've obviously still got Tufan, and then we've also obviously got Baez, who's starting to progress nicely. He's played a couple of games for us. Just prefer advanced playmaker, but he'll just have to settle with doing a couple of games we have. I think when we play the lesser sides, I think at home as well, we'll start with a box-to-box and an advanced playmaker and maybe play him a little bit more. And then obviously Valverde, so we've got 4 really good in there. Lulic can match up in there as well if needed and do a job for us. So there's 5 players in there. And then the strikers, we've got Yilmaz, Colin Cannon-Richards, Syed Manish, Unal, so there's the 6, Borucci, Cenk Tosun. 7 if you include Geralnik, who is being classed as a striker. So we've got plenty of options. The squad is much bigger. We've got a lot of wages, but finances aren't too bad. We've now got a balance of 39 million. Finances are secure, mainly because we've had that Champions League money come in. And we've got a little bit of transfer budget as well because we managed to sell 30. They only given us 25%. Wage budget is... well, it's high, 730,000. We have got still a little bit left in the wages. The season has started pretty well. We had 3-1 win against Galatasaray in the Cup. Even though they scored early on, we absolutely smashed them. Kayserispor 4-0. Istanbul Beşiktaş 3-1. 2-0. Galatasaray, we played really well. Belanda got sent off for them as well. And then we've just drawn to Kasımpaşa. The first blip, but I'm not worried. I know what I think I need to do. I need to make changes maybe a little bit earlier and be a little bit more aggressive when we're coming up against sort of like the lesser sides in the division. And that leads us to the game today, which is Red Bull Salzburg away. So we need to be getting a result, I think. A result in the away games, and then looking at beating, maybe getting 6 or 7 points in the home games. Real Madrid is one of those, but we definitely want to maybe look at, can we get 2 out of 3 home wins, and then maybe sneak an away win would be perfect. As a Galatasaray having a little bit of a mare. I think they must have they've paid 12 million for Enzonzi. We did bid for Gonalons, and he chose Galatasaray. They've got Zappacosta in, Jacob Royce, an average centre midfielder, but I'm pretty sure they're already out of Europe. They got beat to Rapid Vienna. So even though it's an extra round, they didn't help themselves because they're a team that they should be beating. So they now found themselves in the Europa League. And they're down in 12th. So there is the league table. Let me get it up bigger for you. There is the league table that says we are joint top. It's going well. Only 1 goal conceded. Besiktas have started really well. Galatasaray down in 12th because they've already lost 2 games. So that is good. Happy. I actually found the transfer window quite easy. There was a lot of availability. It wasn't as hard as what I thought it was going to be at the time. Right, let's pick a team. So I did fiddle a little bit, and I did put Marucci down the middle and thought he might drop off a little bit, but it didn't work. It didn't work having an advanced forward down that side. I think it's good that you play your target man on the left, because even though you don't get as much as him running into the channels, he does peel off onto their fullback a little bit. And if he's got a height, and normally over fullbacks are normally smaller, not as good in the air as centre-halves, he does get a little bit of joy. I think the team pretty much, who's on 85 there? Sangare, so Dalot's fit. So Dalot can come in. We did have a registration issue. I think because of the finances, we were only allowed for European, right? Will it show us? Yeah. We had a sanction in place because of, I think, the debt that the club was in. We've only been able to register 23 in the Champions League. So that has made it a little bit harder. We did upset a couple, especially Lilic was upset. And I think this guy was, but he's nowhere near. Tosun on 89, we'll live with that for now. A couple of clubs sniffed round Saida Manish. No bids. Same with Tosun, no bids. I just can't believe no one has even shown an interest in Marucci. When he's had 2 seasons with us and he's scored 24 last year, first season, and then 13 all competitions last year. Red Bull have still got Haaland, which is nuts, isn't it? I do notice this a lot. He hasn't gone anywhere, which is weird because he's world class, and they've got Minamino. So these are going to be difficult, boys. These are going to be difficult. When the draw, I suppose I still had to be happy with the draw, but I've maybe underestimated them a little bit. They've got Isaac Success. They've got Thomas Partey as well. Fucking hell. Okay. So these lot will probably fancy themselves getting through. We did play CSK Moscow last year in the Europa League and beat them pretty comfortably. So it may be a case of we're battling for second spot with these, or we might actually have to battle for third spot with CSK. These might be a step up, but we will see. We've got the experience now, so if this was real life, you'd be happy because we've got players like Dalot, Valverde, Boateng, that have all played European competition. Wilshere. Dalot's in there, and that's a decent save. Yeah, so let me know what you think to the skin. I mainly got it because of the Fenerbahce Salzburg bit at the top now. I think that looks absolutely class. Wilshere's done a lovely ball over the top. Saida Manish is in, and Saida Manish has coolly side-footed it into the bottom corner. We are 1-0 up in the Champions League. We did get like 13 million quid for winning the group stage, and then it's like points per win and all that kind of stuff. I think we get millions. I think it's like worth about 2.2 million a win and $500,000 a point. Or very close to that. Right, Dalot. He's cutting on the inside. He's done really well. Where's he going? There's Alisson Ali's on that left-hand side. He's picked him out. We've got bodies in the box. Hassan Ali. Oh, he pulls it back nicely to Wilshere. Wilshere bangs it, hit the post. And it's fallen to their centre-half who was cleared. But what a start we've made. Valverde cleared. I think it's probably going to be the end of the highlights. Right, Wilshere with a free kick. Boateng's there. Marucci may be offside. He is. Unlucky. Unlucky. I think he was way off. It was a good header from Boateng. Oh, his bell end was offside. Right, just before half-time. They have not had anything yet. They have had a few chances. It does say they've had 7 shots, but nothing of any note yet. Right, Dalot. Sadar. Into Valverde. Wilshere. We'll spray it out wide. He has done. Hassan Ali. Saida Manish. Unlucky. Hassan Ali. Cleared. Dalot. Valverde. Wilshere. Blocked. Could do with that second goal just as a bit of an extra cushion. Right, Dalot. Cleared. They're not going to get a goal before half-time from nothing. Mensah running through. We've allowed him to run all the way through. Boateng, you need to get across, buddy. We'll say he just did enough. Right, Sadar. Dalot. Can we get one before half-time here? Dalot's done really well. He's aggressive down that right-hand side. Hassan Ali off the post. We've hit the post twice in this first half. Goal disallowed. Cenk Tosun, if we don't come away with 3 points. Right, half-time, 1-0. Brilliant first half. We're going to say we are capable of even better. Right, early highlight in the second half. Valverde's found Tosun. He's in. He scored big goals for us last season and he's missed. He's missed. Never mind. Never mind. Cuenca. Sadar is there and it's another offside. Another offside goal. We don't need to watch it because it was offside. Right. Highlight. Are they going to score? Oh, God. This is what I mean. They only need one chance. We've given them one there. Right. A very busy first 5 minutes of the second half. Come on. Let's get this second goal. Dalot. To Wilshere. He's found himself loads of space playing in deep line playmaker. They are sitting quite deep. I think they're playing with 2 sitters. Cenk Tosun, cross, cleared. Oh, they're going to break on us. Thomas Partey. We press. We've done it. We've won it. We've won it. Wilshere. Back to Saida Manish. Saved. Cleared. Not quite yet. Right, they're going to break here. Success. Oh, good tackle. Haaland's picked up the spare ball, though. Almeida. Ooh, Thomas Partey. Good save from Altay. Come on, boys. Let's get this second goal. I don't think we need to change anything tactically. If anything, it'd just be like for like. Headed clear. They have got... Ooh, missed everyone. They have got quality in the side. So we can't completely dominate for the whole game. Minamino. Free kick is offside. Thank God for that. Right, their throw. Are they just going to have a little spell? Marucci, we've got it. Cenk Tosun. Saida Manish. Finish it off for us. Oh, he's found it too hard. He's not going to score from there, is he? Can we get across? We have. He's done well. Dalot. Dug out across. Marucci's there. He's hit the bar. We've had 2 goals this far. We've hit the bar. We've hit the post twice. Minamino. Altay saves. And we've just had 12 minutes of this second half. Minamino. Good save from Altay. Right, here they go. They've got a free kick. Minamino's over it again. Altay, great save. Great save. Right, we're going to make a change. Going to play Saida Manish on that right-hand side. And we're going to get Gerlich down the middle. The youngster. Valverde's headed clear. Wilshere, we're okay. 15 to go. We're just going to drop it onto cautious now. 22 attempts, 3 clear cut. Highlight. Coming into the last 10. Can we seal it? Delort. Wilshere. Out wide to Hassan Ali. Come on, get a decent delivery in. He's pulled it back to Wilshere. Valverde, Wilshere, good football. Marucci, swept it out to Delort. Here we go. Saida Manish. Oh my God. Couldn't finish his dinner. And a long punt up clear. Can we win it? Yes, we have. They've got the second ball though. Haaland's in the channel. Oh my God, he's just put it wide. Come on, boys. Coming into the last 5 now. There's been too many highlights in this game for my liking. Oh, it's just a long ball over the top. Haaland's in. Good save. Was he offside? Thank God for that. He was offside. Stoppage time. Boom. There we go. We're up and running in the Champions League. That was a very, apart from us not being able to finish our dinner, that was a very, very good performance. And 2.3 million. So that is massive. If we can get like 3 wins Champions League, that's going to give us, what, over £8 million, I think. So very, very important. Right, that is it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Next week's episode, we'll kick on as much as I possibly can. Getting around, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games now. We've got the cup as well, so there's going to need a little bit of rotation. So yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you are new, muchly appreciated. Like today's video as well, and we will see you next week. Just watch out as well on the channel over the next week. Deportivo La Coruña save is starting. I've not yet got quite a start date, but it will be happening over the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. Cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. See you later.